All right, Assalamu alaikum and also good morning. We'll continue with subtopic 1.4, Summarizing and Paraphrasing Academic Information. By the end of this topic, you should be able to explain the difference between summarizing and paraphrasing, identify the main ideas from academic sources, rewrite information using appropriate academic language, apply proper citation using APA style practices to avoid plagiarism, integrate information from sources into academic writing effectively. Okay, previously we learned about reading and analyzing academic texts. We discussed how to identify the structure of academic texts, find the main ideas, and use reading techniques such as skimming and scanning. Now we will learn two very important academic writing skills, namely summarizing and also paraphrasing. Before we begin, I want you to imagine this situation. You're writing a report about artificial intelligence in manufacturing. You find a very useful journal article with excellent information. Can you simply copy the paragraph and paste it into your report? The answer is no. Why? Because copying information without acknowledging the source or the author is considered plagiarism. So how can we use information from other sources correctly? We can summarize or paraphrase the information and provide proper citation. That is what we will learn now. Why do we need summarizing and paraphrasing? University students constantly use information from journal articles, books, research reports, websites, and conference papers. However, academic writing is not about collecting information and copying it. It is about understanding information and presenting it in your own writing. Summarizing and paraphrasing help students to show understanding of the source, connect information from different sources, different research articles, support the arguments, and avoid plagiarism. You need to remember this. Good academic writers do not copy information. They transform information. Okay? All right, let's start with summarizing. A summary is a shorter version of a longer text. When we summarize, we only include the main ideas and remove unnecessary details. The summary should answer, what is the main message of this text? Let's look at this original text. Robotic welding systems have become increasingly popular in the manufacturing industry because they improve production efficiency, increase accuracy, reduce workplace risk, and provide consistent product quality. Many companies have adopted robotic systems to remain competitive in the global market. So the summary here should be robotic welding systems improve manufacturing efficiency, safety, and product quality, leading many companies to adopt this technology. The summary is shorter but maintains the main message of the original text. Okay, if we go back to the original paragraph, it has two sentences, right? It has two sentences, and the summary only has one sentence. However, the main message remains. When writing a summary, follow these 4 steps. Okay. First, understand the entire source. Do not summarize a text after reading only one paragraph. You need to understand the topic, the purpose, and the main argument. Next, identify the important points. Ask yourself, if I remove this information, will the remaining change? If yes, it is probably important. If no, it may be supporting details. Step 3, write using your own words. Do not copy sentence directly. Change the sentence structure and vocabulary. You can try using Quillbot, or you can try using Google Translate, where you change the vocabulary using Bahasa Melayu and then translate the sentence back into English. Step 4, check your summary. Finally, ask, is it shorter than the original? Did I include only important points? Did I maintain the original meaning? Understanding paraphrasing. Now let's move to paraphrasing. Paraphrasing means rewriting information from a source using different words and sentence structures while keeping the original meaning. Unlike summarizing, summary has a shorter version or is a shorter version. Paraphrase has similar amount of information but rewritten. Let's look at this original text. Artificial intelligence technology helps manufacturers improve productivity by automating complex tasks and reducing human errors during production process. A poor paraphrase will look like artificial intelligence technology helps manufacturers improve productivity by automating difficult tasks and reducing human mistakes during production processes. What are the problems? The poor paraphrase is too similar to the original sentence. Only a few words have been changed. A good paraphrase will look like manufacturing companies can increase productivity through the use of artificial intelligence systems that perform complicated operations and minimize errors caused by human involvement. The improvement involves different vocabulary, different sentence structure, but same meaning. Let's look at the difference between summarizing and paraphrasing. The purpose of summarizing is to present the main ideas briefly, while for paraphrasing is to rewrite specific information in a different form. In the form of length or from the length perspective, summarizing is shorter than the original text, while paraphrasing has similar length or longer or shorter to the original text. Okay, from the focus aspect, summarizing has main points only, while paraphrasing has the complete information from a section. From, from the details perspective or aspect, summarizing removes supporting details, while paraphrasing maintains important details. While for writing style, summarizing is more concise. For paraphrasing, it has similar level of details. Now let's connect this topic with academic integrity. Plagiarisms happen when we use someone else's ideas or words without giving credit. There are several common mistakes students make. Mistake 1, copy and paste. Copying directly from a source without citation is plagiarism. Mistake 2, many students think replacing some words is enough. It is not. The sentence structure must also change. For example, if the original structure is in active voice, you can actually paraphrase it in passive voice. Mistake 3, forgetting citation. Even when you write using your own words, you still need to acknowledge the original source. For example, robotic systems improve production efficiency, Ahmad 2025. So the citation shows respect for the original researcher. Using citations in academic writing. Citations show where information comes from and give credit to the original author. A citation usually includes author's name, year of publication. For example, according to Ahmad 2025, robotic systems improve manufacturing efficiency, or robotic systems improve manufacturing efficiency, Ahmad 2025. Summary. Let's summarize today's lesson or this subtopic's lesson. Okay. Previously, we have from this lesson we have learned summarizing, which focuses on the main ideas and makes information shorter, while for paraphrasing, it rewrites information using different words and structures, as well as keeps the original meaning intact. Both skills are important because they help you to use academic sources effectively. It demonstrates understanding and it avoids plagiarism. Remember, do not copy information, understand it, transform it, and cite it. In our next lesson, we will learn about referencing and academic integrity, where we will discuss how to properly acknowledge sources and maintain honesty in academic writing. Thank you. Goodbye.